On 31st August 2022, Devon Larratt and Alex Kurdecha practice pulled left-handed, and in that practice pull, Alex was dominant. He was pinning Devon Larratt with ease for at least a dozen times, and it goes way back to when Devon had a super match against Levan, and after that, Alex Kurdecha tried to pull against him left-handed, and even then, Corey West and Alex Kurdecha, both of them were pinning Devon Larratt with ease. So at that time, some people were saying that maybe Devon Larratt is injured, he's tired, he hasn't trained. That is why they are so much dominant. But maybe the story was otherwise. To explain this practice pull that happened on 31st in detail, we have the expert on this topic, Isa from Isa Fitness. How are you doing, brother?
Hey Pradeep, thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
So please tell us, brother, what exactly was the situation? How was the build up to that event?
Okay, so basically, we stayed in Toronto for the whole Canada trip, and basically, Devon is in Ontario, which is sorry, Ottawa, which is about like 5-6 hours drive away. And they kind of text each other because Devon wanted to get Alex there so they could train a little bit. And so we finally managed to get a car and go over there. So it was nothing that it was planned. It was just like at the moment, right? So when we get a car, we get there. It was very late in the night. We drove for 6 hours, and they just wanted to feel each other, to pull. Of course, Alex couldn't pull right-handed because he had a match just a few days after with Rick on Saturday, but they pulled left-handed. Easy as that. We sat, we ate some pancakes. Devon was like, "Do you want to pull?" Sure, why not? And they started pulling. Easy as that. You get two big, strong arm wrestlers in a room. They, of course, with a table, they're gonna pull, of course, 100%. So they just went at it. Left hand match. You saw it. That was the video. They pulled multiple times during the days that we stayed there. We stayed together with 2-3 days approximately. They pulled multiple times, and we're gonna publish all the pulls in the next few days on Alex's channel.
So, how many videos can we expect?
I'd say about one more for sure, and maybe another one, but that might be a little bit further in the future.
Okay, so that's interesting,
Yeah.
guys. Please go over to Alex Kurdecha's YouTube channel and also Isa's YouTube channel. Links will be in the description. And before we get into details or about what happened on that day, how exactly do you manage to travel everywhere with Alex Kurdecha, with Hermes Gasparini? Like, teach us something about
Uh,
that, brother.
Super easy. I gotta thanks my sponsor, Omega Equipment. Jokes aside, man, I have an amazing sponsor. These guys help me a lot. They support me on my mission to try to expand the voice of arm wrestling, this beautiful, amazing sport which I fell in love with. And they really help me a lot. Other than that, we have agreement with Hermes, with Alex, for example. They could cover a little part of my trip. Maybe we can share some revenue of the videos we're gonna publish. So we always find a way at the end of the day to kind of set everything up. So I really don't earn money going there, but my expenses are mostly covered most of the times.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting, and I'm happy for you, brother. So
Thank you.
we saw in the video that Alex was pinning Devon easily, but then he tried
Mhm.
to hold him for about 5 seconds in the center a couple of times. He was able to hold him and still pin him successfully. But after that, Devon's endurance was way too much, and he got tired. Alex got tired. This is what we saw. But from your eyes, you were in that room. You saw all of the practice pull. Of course, you cannot show everything on the in the video, but what did you see? And I'm assuming that you were the one who edited that video, so please tell us something from your experience.
Yes, I am the man who edited the video. Okay, so what can I say? Um, Listen, they were just practicing. It was just practice pull. We cannot really write a book on it. But from what I saw, is I know Devon. A lot of people said Devon looked weak in that practice, but I can assure you, I spoke with Alex a lot, and he told me many times, multiple times, he's like, "Wow, Devon is strong. He's like, he's not weak as you look like. He's really strong." And obvious, Devon has an amazing endurance, incredible athlete. The longer the match go, the more in favor of Devon. And Devon said it also, Alex. is something special. Like that guy is, I don't know, maybe you never seen him in real life. Maybe you'll see him in November of East West if you're coming, East West 5. So that guy is a monster. He's like more than 2 meters tall, like 340 pounds or something. Like he's a beast. And remember, Devon is not preparing for any match. He dropped a lot of weight. He's not in the peak shape, and Alex is kind of flowing in between matches. So, of course, the outcome of that match was as I thought. Alex has incredible horsepower, incredible, amazing strength. They were just playing. He was just holding him to feel positions and so on. But Devon is also an incredible, endurable athlete. Like it's amazing. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much what we saw. That's all you got. Like what the video was, pretty much what I also saw.
So the main question, and no political correctness this time, who is going to
Yeah.
win in that super match? If that day, maybe not that day, if 3 months from now that super match happens, both left and right-handed, who you got in
Uh-huh.
both the matches?
I think left-handed, if Devon comes prepared and Alex also comes prepared, I 100% gonna favor Alex. But maybe it's gonna be like 5-1 or maybe a 4-2. Might be 6-0 because Alex is very, very strong, but Devon is of course not peak shape and his left is not his main hand. So I have to favor Alex, of course, yeah.
Yeah. I was also kind of doubtful when Devon was explaining his theory. I interviewed him, and he was saying that his left is the strongest that it has ever been without even training, and he can compete the next day with his left hand.
Mhm.
So I'm not quite sure. On the right arm, Devon says that he really believes in peaking for an event, and being a 47-year-old athlete, you cannot really peak more than twice a year. This is what Devon says about his right arm. And about his left arm,
Mhm.
he says he can compete tomorrow. So I was not able to understand that mentality. How can
Uh-huh.
both arms behave so differently that with your left arm you can compete almost every day, and with your right you can compete only twice a year? And he was also saying that maybe he can beat Denis Siplenkov with his left arm right now. But
Wow.
maybe that arm still needs training. We saw that against Alex Kurdecha. So things can be
Yes.
different if that match happens while Devon is focusing as much on his left arm as much as focusing on the right arm.
Uh-huh.
So thank you very much for the
Yeah.
discussion, brother. And do you want to say anything before we end this stream? And I think by the time the video ends, my foggy screen will be will be clear. But after the video ends, yeah.
Yeah, so it's very interesting that you said that Devon might be able to beat Saplenko. I know he does the pumpkin training with his right hand, and that's a big contributor of the difference in the strength in both arms. One thing that we have to remember, and Alex told me, his strongest arm is left. Like his left is very, very good. So we're gonna see him compete probably in the next couple months with some interesting left-handed matches, and it's going to be very interesting. So
Yeah.
it's true that Alex was stronger with left, but remember, Alex left hand is super strong, like is
Yeah.
amazing. So yeah, other than that, I don't have anything to add. So thank you so much, Pradeep, for having me.
Yeah, and my final prediction, if that match ever happens, left-handed I got Alex, and right-handed I think Devon will get him, especially after when you said that Alex's left is his stronger arm. So there you heard it,
Okay.
guys, from the man himself, Isa, who was in that room. And brother, you're a really talented guy. That is quite evident from your videos, and you're doing a great job in the arm wrestling community. Same as me, like without putting your elbow on the elbow pad. Even then, you're showing that there is a lot that can be done in the arm wrestling community. So Omega Supplements link will be in the description. Old School Labs link will be in the description. And thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.